Okay. Okay. Testing out the new headset. Anyways. Case. Need some money. I think. Look something up. Okay. We need 100 caps, but we don't have that yet. So we need to do some questing. So let's head to River City. And way over here. Riverboat Landing. What do I have equipped? That pipe. I got take all. See. Ah, okay. Never mind. Got this. Don't need that. Okay. My look.
With your host, me, President John Henry E.
Go on,
Greetings,
Henry
dearest
eating.
America. This is your president, John F. Let's check. Did you know there are those amongst us?
Downtown DC. Keep going this way. And we'll get to River City.
You're dead, Zach! Kick ass!
Dude.
Give him a ball!
Take your ammo. Cap. Red roach meat. Crunch. That. Take toy car. Okay, what's environment suit. Don't need 3 security armors. There we go. Whiskey. Nope. That. Fancyland snack cakes. Lawnmower blade. Well, I don't think we're gonna be mowing any lawns anytime soon. Intact, empty soda bottle. There's the Washington Monument. You can actually go up in there. Peter is about to be clubbed.
Listen to this. All right. Three Dog has
Never
heard
mind.
about some crazy things going on out there in the Capital Wasteland, but this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costume kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy. Until next time, this
Hello.
is Three Dog. Ow!
Yeah?
And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio.
No problem, as long as you're good for it.
Now, some music. Up next is Roy Brown, telling us all
see.
about that mighty, mighty man.
22 caps. Never mind.
Bye.
100 caps to bribe Colin Moriarty info, so I can't be spinning anything yet. The center. Cronenberg type of creature. And you got super mutants.
No more games! Time to die!
That's not time, it's trouble time. Heck.
Now you went and got me back!
Okay, that. Whew, that was tough. Conditions not good. Ooh, I'll take that. See, hunting rifle. I'll lose this. Okay. Use a rifle. Come on up.
You're
and
here! You're here! Stop hiding!
I'm not hiding.
You're here! You're here! Aha!
I wasn't hiding, I was above you. Just waiting for you to come on up. Onward to River City. There's the Jefferson Memorial. That's it in the distance. And nothing there. Until we get into the deep into the city proper. The Hubris Comics headquarters that you can get to. That's... Nope. That's... Okay, you done it. Ta-da. Ow. Okay. Oh my god. Where are you? Okay, need some health. Okay. For that, I'm raiding your camp. Basically, I need supplies and...
There you are! Hurry up and die! I'm hungry!
Okay, that's one good idea. I didn't see the guy. This isn't good. Need... Running. I'm gonna have to find that bed. Anyway. of some sort. I would have gone to River City, but you gotta rent out a room and they don't want to spend the money. They want to use a free bed. Let's go there instead. There's a bed in there. We'll have to use that. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so I could have gone here. That's okay. No, it wasn't that close by and first time. Yeah, there's like some tourist attractions you can go and visit in the city. Like this world's version of the Smithsonian. Explore. All that good stuff. shortcut. Hopefully. You've discovered Jefferson Memorial. Are you sure about that? Well, that's gonna be stuck. That. Okay. It's straight on ahead. This time you don't. One in there. And blazing. Did last time.
Searching for that special something.
Good to see you. Hey there. I'm just here to protect the merchandise.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price.
Really?
See, the world's a dangerous and unbalanced place. So I realized the only way to bring peace was to make sure that everyone could be dangerous. So, with a little bit of help from the mayor of Canterbury Commons, I set up this caravan. I can't give the weapons away for free, but I come close.
Really?
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
Wow. Interesting way to describe weapons. Shish kebab. 41 cash for a missile launcher.
Until we meet again, keep yourself alive out there.
I'll try.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
As you can see, Rivet City is an old warship. The Redbird.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river. All right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
I'm not here to cause trouble, sir. I'm just here to... Science lab, St. Monica's Church, common room. Down here we have Capital Preservation Society. Muddy Water, Weatherly Hotel. Okay, so it's this way. See, nothing. The yield sign, I never noticed that before. Common room. Terminal. Dummy terminal inactive.
Good to see you. Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them?
I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you scared
I suppose
of?
it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me. Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Okay.
Good to see you. Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Yeah.
No point in getting all worked up. I get 3 squares, I got a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me. Lady, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you. Later, dude.
I'm Tammy.
What did I say?
Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately? The little shit is usually up to no good. Figures. I'm going to the Muddy Rudder for a drink later. If I see you down there, you can buy me a drink. Get away! I've got enough to deal with without you wasting my time. Like I care.
You're a very friendly person. Capital Preservation Society. Let's see. This way. Okay. Activate. Welcome to the Capital Preservation Society. Feel free to browse the collection. The Constitution of the United States was drafted in 1786 and adopted later by the Constitutional Convention of Philly. This document defines the organization of the U.S. government and sets forth the rules and regulations known as Articles. In addition, there are modifications made to the Articles by the ruling presidents during their reigns, known as amendments. The Society owns the only known copy document to exist, which was retrieved from the rooms of the National Archives in 2256. Declaration of War in Germany and China. This is just although it's uncertain when the declaration of war on China was made. Some say 2066 when they invaded Alaska, others say 2067 when the first power armor suits were deployed to counter their forces. It is the last known document of note authored by the United States government before the bombs fell. And the declaration had the tenacity and might of a stronger president behind it, say Abraham Lincoln, who used to say what the outcome of those tremendous years would have been. This display. We have artifacts and radio. Chessboard, baseball glove, clock, projector of some kind. Abraham Washington's door. Hello there, sorry to wake you up.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, it's an interesting collection indeed.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Alright, which document is missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
The Steel Declaration of Independence.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
Have to be part of history and bringing the Declaration.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Steel and Independence.
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Map marker added. See.
Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power.
What does the Declaration of Independence look like?
A piece of what was called parchment, sort of a thick paper, has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
That's the history about the document.
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War.
Oh, yeah. That's the planes.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake. Certainly. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all.
Okay.
Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
Let's see.
Hey.
Let's see. Here. Nothing. Okay. Empty. Book. This is St. Marcus Church. They have services like this every Sunday in game. get that. Darker place closed at night, okay. It's nighttime, so that way.
It was so noisy last night I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix is something that will help us sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of
Good to see you. Who are you? Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke. Ha! I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. My wife, Cindy, she's always watching the inventory. If I take any, she'll lock me out. Huh? History? What history? No history here, girl. It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking up space here. Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
I would not remember you.
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
That's cryptic.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like her.
Yes, ma'am? I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much. It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders, and maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
Do the man check you much trouble?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
So you and
Well,
Diego love?
one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there. Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other. Bye.
So Diego's the priest.
Yes?
What are you doing? What do you want? I ain't scared, and I ain't your son. Any other stupid questions, asshole? What's your problem, Wadey? My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole? What's your problem, Wadey? Of course I'm not afraid. I'll take it and he'll never know. I'll have it by tomorrow. It's a boat. A really big boat.
Any stories about the city's history?
Yeah. Dad built it to fight off the Mirelurks. And Mom, she's like the Mirelurk queen. Whatever.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, all of it.
Let's see. Running water, that's there.
Hey. Don't tell me your problems.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. You must be drunk. Are you gonna order or what? History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. Oh, sure. See, it's tied into the story about how Sister got his name. You ask him about that. He'll clear up all your problems. For good. Hell, take a dive off the flight deck while you're at it. Long as you stop pissing away my time. Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks. Oh yeah, he's a mess. I'm glad I'm not in Cindy's shoes. I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
Medley Hotel. Finch Tower.
Hello?
River City Clinic. Deck. Ben's door. Ben's door.
Morning.
The science lab.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Can I ask you about River City's history?
Oh, I'd like to help. I really would. But I don't know the first thing about this place's history. Don't let my age fool you. I may have been around for a while, but I didn't spend all that time here. Take care of yourself.
Everything looks okay here.
Morning. Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
What are you
I
doing
help
here?
Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Remember, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait,
Well,
I'm
yes,
sure.
of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me, this has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
I'm trying to
You
find
mean
the
you
father.
haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry, could you please tell me
Your
where
father
you are?
insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
There's this old lab, yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. I suppose so.
Okay.
I worked with them for
Some
several
more
years until
parents?
your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? James?
Father?
He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Never knew my mother. Can you tell me about her?
Yes. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Well, what
Complications
happened?
from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. Okay. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or your chasing after him. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You understand, I have enough to worry about already.
Hey, I get it. No worries. What's What are you doing
This
here?
is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Let's see. You know about the
I could tell you all
CCP?
about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
Okay.
Good luck finding your father.
Dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee.
Yes, Miss. Dr. Lee is trying to save lives.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist. What do you need?
Anything about...
If it hasn't got to do with the science quarters, I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work. I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse. You should probably just talk to her about it. So long.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Find him. You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
It depends what exactly we're talking about here.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids,
the Institute,
programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
They don't get confused.
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But
No,
let's
it
get
doesn't.
back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle
I
it.
don't think I will.
You're as ignorant as all the other rats on this boat. When you realize I have the real cheese, you'll come crawling back. They always do.
I moved the
Hey there.
plant beds under the sun lamps.
Thank you, Garza.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
I heard she was drinking the river.
The ship's water isn't much better. We don't get fresh water soon.
I don't think that belongs to you.
See, Dr. Zimmer, the railroad sends their regards. See the marketplace. It's tower.
Yes. Hey.
Flight deck. So the battleship. I mean, the aircraft carrier actually, not a battleship. Need to find.
Yes.
Marketplace.
What?
Hello, ma'am.
River City Market.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary. Is there a problem?
You know about
I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. I suppose. It doesn't work like that. I'm in charge of security. Dr. Lee runs most of everything else. Bannon kinda represents the merchants. He also owns Potomac Attire. She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship. Carry on, man.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
I see you are also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
See.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Hasn't River City been around for longer than 12 years?
Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie. Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
You think he's a threat to influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative. Come back soon.
Check other
Hey there.
sources.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
I'm just looking around.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want anything. To buy, that is. Well, I don't really know, to tell the truth. How does any city get started, really? But I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible for its success. So I'd ask him about it. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
I heard she
The
was
ship's
drinking
water
river
is
Use
much
galley.
If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like her.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
I'm partial to melon cakes myself.
Then you are in for a treat. I know a lot of places opened up when they got the hydroponics bay working, but that's hardly the start of it all, is it? Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Weatherly.
The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
That's why I'm glad I'm here. Good old Rivet City.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. I've got a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics.
Think of anything from back then that might know more? But first,
Well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Meyerlurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl. See you later.
No,
Me
but
too.
Ben's
Not
trying
easy
to-
getting through these
Don't get any
walls.
ideas.
This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
See.
Need to do some killing, eh?
I don't have anything.
If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Well, now I need to see my money. Pay off guy. Need to get to the Weatherly Hotel. Bannon's door. Young's door.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service. This is the Weatherly Hotel. It's the finest establishment in Rivet City.
Like this.
I serve Miss Vera Weatherly, proprietor of the Weatherly Hotel. Not that it's any of your business.
So for now.
Yes, ma'am.
My sister.
They call me sister. Don't ask.
I don't want any trouble.
Smart move. What did you want?
I heard. Have you heard anything about the mystery of
Do I look
City?
like someone who cares?
I don't know. Maybe.
So do I.
Okay, so Beverly's here.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Hello?
Yes?
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly.
You know anything about River City's
Well,
history?
I could tell you all about my hotel. But I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure. And I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path. Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
What to do with that punk James?
Poor James. His mother drinks too much. When she does, she doesn't treat him very well. Personally, I think she blames him for his father leaving her, which is ridiculous. Farewell.
So, only lead is to... Sisters. Oh, nope.
Evening.
Hello. Maybe a quick fix has something
I
to
heard
help.
that the city council is
Sydney's got
debating
all
putting...
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the
I hope
flight
they do
deck.
something.
Well,
Remember that
I hope they do
child that
something.
fell off the deck last year?
Remember that child that fell off
Yeah.
the deck last year?
That was bad.
Yeah, that was
I'm
bad.
sure
This
they'll
place
do
won't
something.
clean
I'm sure
itself.
they'll do
That's
something
my
about it.
job. Look, I'm busy. Did you hear about the fight in the Muddy Rudder last night?
Go to science lab.
What else do you want from me?
That's the name.
Hey there.
Trying to find my way to the...
Yes?
Okay. Let's see. Check. Okay.
Everything looks okay here.
Good to see you.
See Dave Holmes. Focus more on the into the history.
If you want a gun, you've come to the right place.
That's not what I want.
Hello.
This is what I want. Ammunition box. where we need to get to. Broken patch of boats. That would be, I believe, this way. Okay. Go there. Need to find a way up. How to get there without dying. Okay, so need to find bed. Now here. Okay. I have anything that can help breathing. Okay. Okay. drink the water. I want to drink my look. I need health. Bed somewhere, hopefully. Purified water. Frag mine. Purified water. Ooh, I'll take the stim pack. Okay, that's nothing. Purified water. Okay. That Jesus. I'm getting out of the room. Okay. A place like a death trap. Bottle. That. Okay. Done.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
Tell me about the history.
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
You're the only one who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Setting the record straight is exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
They used to be in charge. How'd you end up here?
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Do you have any hard evidence of all this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. Don't let your guard down.
Now, out of here. And one piece. This should be fun. Can't go that way. Need to go the hard way. Okay. Okay. Some health. Then we head back to Megaton and turn that quest in. Money. Good news, mate.
We're all still breathing, so I know you didn't screw up. You got something on your mind?
Repair the leaking pipe.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
After a lot of searching, I got the real history of Rivet City.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
It began as a successful science station and traders settled in around it.
Huh. I would have figured the science station came afterwards. Well, good to see genius get rewarded. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time, you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Ooh, nice.
I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics. So there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
See. I could check the library. Maybe someone's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay, I'll check at the local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Keep up the great research, Super Assistant.
Okay, so we'll fix some of the leak pipe and then let's bomb it while we're at it.
Words of the prophet of Adam. Come forth and drink the waters of the globe, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of that.
See, there's 3 leaking pipes. Not this way. Over here. Nope. It could maybe. Hammond House. There's another one. And need one more.
I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your... vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide
just in case if I mess up.
Each particle and give relief to this rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral body into new life in the forge of your glow.
Okay.
Atom, come. Bestow your presence on your
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing.
Yep.
And all without asking for pay, too. Hell, why don't you move in? Here's the key and the deed to an empty house. Consider yourself a Megaton citizen. Oh, and talk with Moira at Craterside Supply. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with. You stay safe.
Okay, now to find that one last leaky pipe. Find that one last pipe before we...
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe. No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With his glory, every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth together.
Yeah, fix that one. Members, he's somewhere around here. Not sure. Where is the last pipe? So I can fix it. Leave.
Formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to a trillion civilizations.
Let me look it up. See. Maybe there's a map where I can see. Okay. Top. There you are. Here's the leaky pipe. Okay.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Adam. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation.
See which way was it? there. Nope, not that. What about that time?
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true. Good luck with that research.
Okay, so let's call it for today. Let's save. Okay, let's see who we can read out to. I know who we can read out to. And right now she's also playing Fallout 3. So let's go your raid to release. See. Till then, like tomorrow I'll be playing Starfield, so I'll look forward to that. Then see you all tomorrow for Starfield. I think coming.